stream, I guess. There's gonna be some talking background. Why is it red? Oh. Yes, this is Goose the dog and Fish the chicken. Why is these? Oh, I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna go out, check my farm. That would be good to go. Still, I didn't even make myself any pants. Did I? No. I didn't. I think I can do that right now. I don't want to go out naked. Or pantsless, whatever. I would let Fish the chicken just roam around on this island, but Fish the chicken would probably despawn. The farm's doing pretty well. I'm gonna go on an adventure past that island, see what I can find. Maybe even go over there. I don't know. Really like the music though. Actually, I think I'll catch a fish today. Little fish area. Actually, I'll go put the fish over there. Oh, I need all that glass. Looks like I might go for mining for some other stuff as well. Could check that out eventually, but I don't really feel like doing that. Let's see what that is in a minute. More magma. This one's really full of magma. Thanks, dolphin. I'm gonna check out the lake in this island. This is probably where I'm gonna stay. I really like this place. Really nice. Oh yeah, actually this leads out into the ocean. Put some dirt here. And I have a little fish pond. No! Oh. Yeah, that someone was living on this island or something. It was just a bug. I'm really interested in that actually. Let's go check that out. And that is what I'm doing today. I could check that out too eventually, but now I'm just gonna go to this place. If there's any witch huts or other random spawning items. Oh no. That's not good. At least I know where some clay is. Well, this place doesn't seem too bad. Yeah, no, this place isn't too dangerous. I don't know why the chicken died. I don't want to continue exploring that direction. I don't know that path's here. Huh. Green Hills. Really interested in finding a village, though. Well, I could get some mushrooms. Oh, there might be flowers. Going this way. There's some flowers up ahead of us stuff there. Get some lava. I guess I brought a bucket with me. Oh, it's a steak. Oh, I mean, I didn't grab enough of it last time. I will eventually break all the flowers on my island and replant them. That seems interesting over there. Check that out next. I don't want to leave my house for too long, though. I get some coal. Okay. If I can get to that fast enough. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Very limited amount of time before that lava gets to me. It's a volcano. Huh. Never mind. Turn on the lava. It's that light. Oh. Underwater thing. Oh. No, maybe next time. Ah. Drifting all over the place. Good thing about recording is if I end up getting lost, I can just stop streaming, or stop recording, go back, watch the recording, and come back. What's up with the flowers? Since I was thinking they were pumpkins. Pumpkins I kind of want to get. Oh, there's horses everywhere. Well, if I had a saddle. Huh. I might have to kill some cows here. What's that smoke? Oh. Oh, there's another wolf. Oh, be careful, dog. You're gonna get in my way. Oh, then. Sorry. Cows have to die. These seem like very nice dogs. Sadly, I didn't bring any bones with me because I can run into it. Oh yeah, that's a village. I can go over there, steal some of their stuff, burn it down. But I think I can run there. They'll have food there, right? Oops. That's a lot of cows. I'm sorry, but I need books. Good afternoon. I really like that fire. Sorry. You stuck in here. Ah! Pumpkin seeds! Dude, thanks. You know what? You get to have a bunch of raw beef. You deserve it. I guess we're sapling because collect those? I don't know. I'll have to give me some raw chicken. Actually, I'll take feathers. Okay, I set the bed. Oops. Oh, thank you. Actually, those are just stone. I don't know how we're gonna get out. There we go. Pillagers is a thing. I kind of like this place. I'm living on an island. I might live here. Like, not in this village, but like this big place over there. I hope I find melons eventually. Ah.
Alright, so yeah, that's amazing. And I thought, well, the problem is if I'm not looking at my phone, it goes to sleep. It takes a second for me to get there. So,
Bell.
alright. So I don't know which one to start with, but
Okay, but that way, but
essentially,
it's
I
upstairs.
included this documentation here on the operations side. Hopefully it's a little bit descriptive of what all the different reports are and those types of things. There is a section in here where I start talking about the devs where we're starting to build the next level of reports. But for the most part, we should talk about this. I think we're going to build the same type of documentation set on the pick package. And then the last thing that kind of from your perspective that we're experimenting with is this dashboard thing. I think what we can do is kind of maybe the email you would send. I think we can pull out a few of those reports and a few of those tabs and just put them in a dashboard for you. But we don't really, we haven't used that functionality yet, so I'm pretty sure that's the case. Jen's demoed it, so whether it's a dashboard or this app thing, I'm not sure which one it is, but Andrew's doing some experimentation now, and I think that'll allow you to kind of, instead of looking at the elephant, you know, all right, so other pieces too. All right, so I don't know which, we've walked through these reports with you, of the pickback and ship and the operations side. So is there anything in particular that you want me to walk you through again, or?
I'll leave that one in mind. Wow. For free.
Yeah, well, no, it will. James actually said a lot in this question. So the well, the thing is it's not as so. This is what we intended to be. Kind of, we're using this kind of trying to drive these aged past due items down across, you know, and our buyers and planners and from our production schedule, yada yada yada. Right? And ultimately, this is set up for a 2 warehouse, so we can just easily change this from, you know, 181 to warehouse 11 from a forensics perspective, and we can kind of see how that's going. And this gives you the overall category performance. However, on most of this stuff, I really can't give you much more of a day-over-day trend than what you see from this perspective, right? So this one here is showing you how we're closing our production orders day over day. But, and I can probably do like inventory adjustments, those types of things. But there are some things I can't give you a day-over-day trend, because if someone changes the date on a production order that's in here, it might be this 8.3 column, but if they move that up to 8.5, that technically moves that date of that. Right? So I guess it's really the question is, that was a lot. So I think really the question is, from a daily perspective, from a, you know, walking through the floor, this is kind of the layout that they're using from the user perspective. I don't know what Armor is doing at this point. I think Brandon built his own dashboard, and that's kind of our next phase, kind of what he's alluding to. But I'm not specifically sure what you in particular want to look at. Drive your business. Yeah, well, and that's what I'm going through real quick, just trying to do some quick cleanups. And the nice thing is technically, if you do this on your machine, you gotta remember it. So, if we're looking at purchase order on, so are you talking about the on-time purchase order status?
I like this area. This looks nice. Out of the house. There. Oh, skeleton. Yeah. What happens if I just... Uh-oh. Oh no.
Okay, so
Go outside.
from the purchase order, so if you're looking at the sales orders, then you're kind of looking at the back end of everything, right? Because what are the results of everything you're doing, and how is that leading to satisfying your customer on time? So I'll have to flip over to the sales order side. So that's not here because we have the sales order workspace. So this is the purchase order side. So again, this is looking at all your purchase orders and how it relates the date maintenance piece and your purchase order perspective, right? So essentially right now, you're not getting hardly any of your purchase orders in before the purchase order dates. And it's probably because we're not really managing the purchase order dates in the system, right? So right now, that's kind of the way these tabs are built, and that's what I said in here, the buying in here is we're trying to make sure our buyers are acting appropriately, planners are acting appropriately, our production floor can actually get things completed on time, and then ultimately is our vendor supplying us and then, our inventory side. So from a purchase order perspective, I mean, again, you're not going to be able to ship an order if you can't get these things in on time either. It'd be a good time for the issue that you get to answer a second while I flip over to this orders.
Just the tree island. Oh, hello there. How's everybody doing? No, I'm just planning location because eventually I think I'm going to move either to this island or the mountains way in the distance. So that island kind of has a good amount of creepers on it. Yeah, this island's pretty cool looking. That's the island that I currently live on. I was going to build a bridge from there to here. That's where I'm doing all my work. But I kind of like that island.
Yeah, and I apologize for bouncing through this. This is the sales order dip-out report, and I'm gonna have to talk to Andrew because this is the stuff I've been trying to
explore that eventually too.
I don't like us hard coding warehouses in there and having to go to the dip-out for every business. So if you can ignore this, don't pay attention to these two for just a second. I filtered this on your warehouse 18. This is based on, this is your delivery on full on time. I think I've got the filters cleared on these top pieces. And this is what site 18 would look like. This is a daily train of how well we're doing to being on time. And I guess if they cancel an order, he puts that in there as cancel status, and then this is the percentages that are late. 95% is generally the target that we drive to in the duty gear side. Get 95% on time. And then this one here would show you month over month.
And it's time to go outside and fight.
This will show you where your current months are.
Not the best.
I'll have him redesign this because this can't happen. This hard coding and stuff like that just can't happen because then we, like I said, we end up having 25 flavors of it. We should just be able to change the filters.
Awesome. There's your sugarcane. Okay. So, oh yeah, I'm gonna explain the title. My chicken is named Fish because I accidentally called it a fish on the way home from where I found it.
Yeah, you wouldn't like
The dog is named Goose because my sister suggested the name, and it was pretty funny. And,
yeah, so I need to work with Andrew on this a little bit. I had not been paying attention to this one.
I don't like fighting spiders. It's so
I
nice
need
in
to
the
go kind of
morning.
work with him on here and see if there's a way, like he said, to kind of, break that out. Because you don't want to have to go through that. And the challenge is, and I don't like it broken out by warehouse like this either. I know why he did it.
Grab all the stuff that just exploded.
At least got
Great, now I have to go and get more flowers.
for it. So, yeah, I mean, some of the detail is over here.
That's it for now. And sleep. Music making, music making.
Yeah, so the detail, and again, how comfortable, and this honestly, to me, takes the longest time, right? The detail to behind the orders of what we've actually shipped and what we've not is actually over here. And in Power BI, if you ever hit this focus mode, it'll take that little tiny thing and actually explode it to be able to do for you.
Hey, what's up?
So he doesn't have the item IDs
Just
up here, but
hearing
there's a
creeper explosion.
So that's an easy fix if I just go through it and import it. And I wouldn't expect you guys to do this. I just don't think that in general.
Did lose a lot of flowers, I think, in that explosion. That's fine. Got the peony.
And we add on, now we have the item numbers, right? So I'll save this report. I'll tell them that I did that so I don't.
I'm pretty well. How are you?
This is in dev, so they haven't moved to production yet. But that's one of the tickets he has in. So, yeah, I mean, I just got to figure out how we handle a design. Like this is almost like a dip. We have a dip out by
Did I lose my other red
site,
flower?
and then we'll have one like by category. And that to me makes sense to have those differentiations. So when you have multiple sites that are shipping to customers, you can track to see how well they're doing on this perspective. But then we can also look at it from a category perspective as well. Because I don't know if I can put that on one screen and not make it just good over one to look at, right? But ultimately, the data, this is a design that I kind of like as always having.
What should I do?
The same one, if you click on
I can go mining on the mainland.
it's going to filter this screen down to which
My
supported
bread.
about 34%. And it keeps that filter if you
Pickaxes.
hit this button. So this is now those things that are looking
Myself
at that
another
really that support that
furnace and
34%.
crafting table.
So it's kind of a neat feature. For
I'm playing on a server, so it's impossible for me to cheat. The thing is, it's only friends of friends that I have, so
Yeah, you could click if you.
yeah, no one else can join, and no one else really wants to play for some reason. Okay, I got that.
I'm not sure. I'm saying usually there's a couple of arrows on here that you can select and move down and
I'm not the best one.
yeah, but well, that's
Figure
fine
it out.
because he has nothing designed underneath it. So if you look at, and again, you're normally not going to see this visualization, but he hasn't built anything underneath it. So if we just sit there and just say, okay, what are the things we want to have? We're probably going to have sales order, item number, description, legacy part number, category, those types of things. We can make that drill down as well. Yeah.
Improve the cheating being wrong.
Like that. So let me work with him on this particular
Nice.
report.
How can
again,
improve
a
it?
little bit of, I don't know if we're going to do things differently, but and I have access to everything, so you won't see quite as much as this. But well, almost everything is that really, from an operations perspective, like if you're looking at controlling your plants within inside the walls and making sure that we're doing all the pieces leading up to getting the order out, that's really what the
I'm not doing
operations piece is.
Do this command,
Pick,
Alt
pack, and
F4.
ship, we're actually going to pull that back into the
Hilarious.
operation so you don't have to click in this workspaces. And what that will
Yeah,
also
that's perfect.
do is allow us to build a dashboard between those two, where you can actually, we could have one place for you to go to look at those. But what I can't do is on the sales order piece, I can't include that into that dashboard because it's different. This is what Microsoft calls it workspace. So the dashboard can't reach across workspaces.
I don't see any command.
So the only one you'll have to
it's,
remember is bounce between operations and sales orders.
Shop on
Sales
football.
orders, if we look at your
Choose two.
I don't want to, if I put it in, I can put it in the operations piece. Now I have to maintain things more than once. Generally, we're not very good sometimes to keep maintaining the first thing, but trying to do it in two different places, I felt it's a good idea, so. Yeah.
No command's showing up in the chat. What's going on now?
Yeah. Right, yeah, that's a great question. I mean, she'll probably have to pull the invoices into the sales orders to make that work, to tell you the truth, or you have to go through and look at the sales orders.
I'd rather not put that in, and then it actually works. Then I think I might be banned from the server.
So, by the way, Denise, this is something Andrew and I just kind of really started to think about the past week or
So
this thing was headed to production, and all of a sudden, when James, you sent that email, you sparked the whole thought. So maybe it's been 3 weeks. I can't remember when you responded, but that goes, oh my God, if we do it this way, we won't have this capability. So now we've kind of backtracked it. We're going to try to put them all in the same place, so that way we have that capability. And that may be something, you know, as we're learning as we go through this whole thing, Jen included, right? And that may be something we want to do differently. So I don't know, we really have to talk to Jen how she can handle that. Oh, absolutely.
I don't have anything to do with. Never mind.
Yeah, that, and plus she'll probably throw something out about an app, and I'll go, okay, Jim, just show me. Yeah, that's awesome.
The last bits of my sweet berries before you go. Wherever these are called. Sweet berries, yeah. I won't take my dog with me. I'll be underground. There can be lava. Ah! These things grow up quickly. To the mainland. That looks like a good place for a dock. You know what? After this mining trip, that's what I'll do. I need to find diamonds. Also, if you do think I'm cheating, I posted the full thing on my YouTube, which is in my whatever thing. Basically, I posted all of these streams on my stream YouTube, which I actually don't think I have linked to Twitch. Yeah, I only have my normal YouTube where I like actually edit videos, but I also have a YouTube where I put all my streams and stuff. And that's the YouTube that you want to look at if you really think that I'm cheating, because it has pretty much every part of it except like the loading screen. Like that's the only section of it I think I've ever had cut out in Minecraft. That's just because I hit recording after I start up Minecraft usually. Yeah, here it is. I already gone mining in here before. As you can see, I didn't do a very good job of it. I did a very bad job.
No, I mean, I was going to answer it differently. I was just going to say the answer to your question, James, is yes, no, and I don't know. But what Denise said is right. I mean, the thing is, we're kind of evolving as we get this, because like, I used to build all my reports like this, right? This is like,
she would be
to me, I love
streaming.
this layout, right? I can look at an entire business just like this, but it ultimately ended up being too busy for folks, and they liked it more like this and having multiple tabs.
So I found all my items so far. Actually, no, there's another cave where I accidentally collapsed sand, but I also found iron in.
This is what you're going to look at, and then for you, from an analysis perspective, you're going to eventually have somebody that's pretty knowledgeable in Power BI, and they're going to be doing the deep dive drill-ins to the data. And I think that's where Denise is kind of, comment about, pull it into your own workspace and have that.
I don't really remember this place. I've been here for a long time.
But it's just not something like the
This is
IT
where
teams would
I originally
actually
found my dog.
Yeah, because right now this is pretty high level, it's pretty generic.
I might have to go to the
and then
collapsed
we have
cave
these
instead.
tabs that duplicate here that show you all the detail, and I don't know if that's the best way to do it or not. It's just our kind of thought and approach with the 4 or 5 people that we have sitting around thinking about this stuff to try to make it work, right?
Oh no! Oof. That was the worst time for me to accidentally sprint forward into a creeper.
Really not going to ever try to replicate. I think this is something
no time is good.
Denise would agree with.
Really close to the surface, as you can see.
Where's that? This type of stuff, right? Where you got inventory going on hand by site, by part, by location, visual. I mean, this is the stuff that we don't want to have. So ultimately, if you have coin on hand, the way we built this right now is we're really trying to make it that this tab, these tabs here are really kind of just helping us track it. Do we have any negatives? Are we doing adjustments daily? Because if we are, our inventory control is not very good, or have quality issues. Our quality adjustments and how well we're receiving, you guys, I don't think it's too many. I think maybe we get transport orders from other sites. Most use probably from purchase orders. But the idea is that we have these kind of high level, what's the best way to look at them? And then we try to get all the detail behind it over here. And like somebody like John may not ever look at the graphs, because he's over here actually just, I'm going to try to work off more negatives and filtering these things that way. So
She built a shield.
I think after, by the end of the year, hopefully we'll have enough people that are knowledgeable enough, comfortable enough with the Power BI tool, that really when you ask that question, we'll have a better answer. And actually, we'll probably have somebody in your team that's already, because you've done that already. When I supply you this report, this is how I'm doing it.
Here it is. This is not the collapse cave, but I remember. What did I do? What did I do? Get my inventory. Why are you in that slot? Oh great, I came down here. Damaged my sword for nothing. Yeah, it leaves after the person who's watching the game leaves. That's it right there, that's the cave. Come on. Oop. And there's nothing here. Great. Seems promising. It's immediately letting me down, but still pretty promising. Yeah, that runs.
Yeah, and there's the only challenge I'm gonna have this whole conversation is really when we come back here, and I don't remember which screen we were on, maybe it was in the first order deliverance one, right? Is at some point, we're gonna have to direct people back into the system, right? So even right now, your vendor scorecards, if you're getting from Sean Shire, likely aren't very accurate because they're just pulling the data out of the system. So, and right now we're not maintaining the date, so it kind of looks like maybe the vendor's late all the time. So I think the only challenge is usually what we do is if I pick one here, is we usually go with this age bucket and say, let's clean all these up because they're junk. And what these might be might be purchase orders that we partially received. We don't ever expect to see anything more. Nobody just went through and cleaned them up. Because the problem is you're going to have so much data sitting in front of you that it's hard to decipher what you want to take action on, right? So I think if we combine that and really talk about the process, now I think you're cooking with gas, right? I think that's a neat thing, right?
Yeah. Oh, no water now. I thought it was immediately going back up on land. Oh, Enderman. A dog. Seems to be a good amount in that direction.
Yeah, and just to realize this piece here is kind of like just measuring if everybody's doing the process. Our next piece is kind of what the things we just talked about. Like Jen's got to build me a little bit of functionality once she gets some time on the shortage piece. But ultimately, our intention is to give you a shortage report. It'll be one of these tabs, and what that's going to tell you is by part that you're short on. It's going to tell you the date you're actually short on and the date that your purchase order is going to come in to fulfill it. And that's kind of that's the next step. And the capacity things, you guys probably won't do too much with that because it's mostly the forensics pieces that you're looking at. I don't know how much from a capacity perspective you're worried about with that business. But then the vendor scorecard pieces, which vendors are causing you the most problems, right? Right. Those are the next two pieces that I think that are going to be value add to you, to your business. And then if we can get these things kind of under control and at least cleaned up, now you're not looking at stuff that's just junk, right? You know, well, look at this vendor, it's terrible. Oh, no, I forgot to set the date on it, right? We want to get past that stuff. We really want to go after the vendors that suck. That's my time. All right, now I'm game.
Why are you flossing? You're not doing it right, but also why are you doing it?
So is there a trigger, or is there a time, or something like that that we want to start kind of digging in? Is it right now or a little later? I think it's kind of what the case was suggesting.
What's that?
What's the right time to start and where do you want to start?
See that? Hmm. Oh. Oh, okay. That's that. We did it a cheating way. Without diamond pickaxe. Oh, look. Someone's house.
Okay, so from my perspective, I would next week would probably be a better week, probably for Andrew and I. And as soon as there was a day next week, that makes sense for us to kind of come on site and walk through it, or do you want us to sit through some individual management meetings and sort of Zoom first, or what do you think?
No Sphinx. Oh. Beehive. Oh, I'm making a giant farm. Huh. Whose house is it?
Okay, that sounds perfect to me.
Vietnam.
We'll send us that invite for Thursday. It looks like now. I think
Goes
this is
Viet.
I
I don't think they'll get mad if I check it out. I'm gonna take their stuff. What is up there actually? Oh, it's just beds and stuff. So more than one person lives in Viet Shack. Huh. They've obviously got something secret going on here, but fine. Oh, another one. This one's a village though, in distance. No, I'm good. Hey. The fourth one, just in case.
Hey, can we talk about, since we're talking a little bit about that shipping supervisor warehouse manager, can we talk about the RF Smart subject quickly between three of us? So, because I don't have Denise on the meeting on next Monday, right? Where what I'm expecting James from RF Smart on Monday is for them to go through and just talk about, okay, all the things that John asked for. And then I went and asked the body armor team what other pieces they would need to be able to make it useful. Luckily, I did, because there's pretty key functionality that we didn't even talk about that we would have needed. But anyway, so my thought is I've already met with RF Smart to go back through the comments. And then on Monday, they're supposed to kind of give us a revised schedule, a revised estimate on the functionality. We just want to go back through it again with John to make sure that in the end, some of the stuff we couldn't do 100%, but we can kind of get there. Just make sure that he understands where that's at, so we can say, okay, if they come back and say it's $50,000 for the licensing, maintenance, and then all the customization, is something that you want to take with you, see if you can kind of look at that as an option from the company's perspective, or would you sit there and say, look, that's just a lot of money to get that little bit of functionality, right? So I just want to make sure that we kind of have a good process around that, and really that's my expectation for Monday's meeting, is to understand what the dollar amount is, and make sure we understand the functionality we would get with that. So you would have the power to be able to kind of take that next step, whether it be yes or no. Does that make sense? Okay.
Somewhere plumbing. Sunset. Yes, on top. That's my next project. I got a good amount of iron. I don't need diamonds. I don't really want any either. Just bring attention to me. Put my stuff in the thingy.
So I think what we ought to do is after we walk through that meeting, is maybe we all meet Greg and me and just have that conversation as a team, and just sit there and say, okay, do we think that we're getting the improvements we were looking for the money that we can potentially be laying down and make a decision here. We want to come out of Monday's meeting with making sure we understand what the dollars are. I told them to think about timeline a little bit, even though, would they take, would we see, would they take, as their development full all the way through December at this point, or if we got it approved with September, October, you can have a window. Just stuff like that, kind of generic stuff. And then, okay, then that's good, because that way, I want to get Denise wrapped back in, because ultimately she has to approve too.
We can have a cobblestone. Yeah, let's make our path out of cobblestone. Seems like a good thing to use. That seems like a happy fish. I'm gonna catch the happy fish. Oh. I'll catch you next time. It's only going down for a block. Oh, thanks. I mean, it was actually an emergency house. This is what I was building the first time I got here. Is there a cave in my island? Yeah. I'm on a server, so I'm hoping it doesn't end up being a burnt house. Although I doubt it will, because the people on the server don't grieve. They're all friends of the person who owns the server, including me. Be quiet. It's okay. We'll come back. Quiet. She's very annoying. She's very nice. Mean dog. Sometimes, but... No, I think... Hold on. I think we'll make it out of wood from this point on. A little wood walkway down. Support it with some fence. Yes, I love dogs. Or dog. Singular. There's like no durability on this whatsoever. Whatsoever is a fun word. There we go. We need to chop down some more trees. We're going to plant these once I'm done. Except this one. This one I'm not replanting because I think I'm going to make some sort of thing going on here. It's okay. It's okay. Yep. I'll go and open the door for you. Right back. I'm freaking out. Drop my mic. I'll get that in a second. It's really loud, actually. There we go. Okay. Yeah, quick. Sorry about any of the mic noise as I clip it back onto my shirt. Well, that's my dog in real life. Sorry, my teacher's trying to call me. Sorry, give me a second. I might have to get off for a call because apparently my teacher doesn't understand what after 5 means, but that's fine. Think about here, I don't know. Not replanting this. I think I'll just put some flowers here. Clear out this area, fill in this creeper explosion. This server creepers seem harder.
And we can, because that's
Never
what
mind.
Andrew said, he's been there for one of them, said that they were holding up pieces of paper up to the cameras of the Zoom call or something like that. But yeah. Okay.
Dog's name is
So,
Goose.
ultimately,
Chicken's name is
I could
Fish.
probably do like next Tuesday, be on site. This week has really got a lot of stuff going.
Corona foreplay.
Thanks for following. I forgot to change the sound again. That was from one of my videos that I kind of regret doing. But thanks for following. It's all nice and wholesome until Corona foreplay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna change that to something.
I think he usually goes in on Tuesdays.
Something
I
else.
don't know if he was doing that much now because I think he
What's
kind of
up?
handed off most of the reporting how the functions.
It's the egg. No time.
So I don't know if
Are you following me?
much more
Oh.
for him to accomplish.
Oh yeah, I was gonna make a bookshelf. That's what I was gonna do.
Just depend on going next
That's why I went in
Tuesday.
that one adventure for 9 levels. Don't know if that's enough to make a bookshelf. Doubt it. There we go. Got 16 stairs, a bunch of wood. So let's go build this. Nope. At least I have a wood axe. Or an iron axe. Sorry, I'm still thinking in terms of another game where there's like different types of axes and one of them is called a wood axe and it's meant for wood. Dude, there's like a zombie in here. Like a cave. Maybe it's underwater or something, I don't know. Actually, no, it wouldn't be underwater because then they would be drowned. Some bubbles. Yeah, I can't either. Like, I literally did this. I got to the island, and like it was almost nighttime. I quickly put this together, put some glass up, and it actually looks nice. I think it's one of the best houses I've made, and it looks also not too incredibly good, but this is not bad. Oops, dang it. Not really good at Minecrafting correctly. No, just do this in preparation. Yeah, I'll just drown myself in preparation. I messed up. No, no, shut up. Thank you. Fine. Might have accidentally made too many stairs. Actually, no. I think I've just barely made enough. Then I'll build another little platform here. Then I'll build stairs here. Actually, I didn't even know I could get on those. That's cool. Wait, what? There we go. And then here's my raining stairs. I can just do this. Oops. Break this. I'm sure I got some dirt. Yes, I do. There we go. I'm gonna make some more stairs for this because I actually kind of like how that looks so far. This is literally the best I've ever, like the best looking I've ever done Minecraft. I do need more trees though because it looks very untree-ish. Making up words here. I like that spot for a tree. Go in here. Ah! I kind of hate those. I might unplant them. Here, I'll put a tree there. That looks nice. Yeah, sleeping. That's what I was doing. I was gonna sleep, make some more stairs, and then we're gonna finish my dock. And it's gonna look nice. What was I doing? Stairs. $18. What else do I need? I don't need anything else, I don't think. Right now, at least. Oh, yeah. Actually, that would look nice as well. Also being stairs right here. This time I definitely made too many, but that's fine with me. Honestly, not the best. Could have done a little bit better planning, but that's fine with me. They're really bad at placing blocks, apparently. Actually, I kind of like that. Yeah, that looks nice. I like that. Stakes are great. I doubt it's better than anything you can do, because this is the best I've ever done. And honestly, my houses looked horrible. Oh, hey, that's a big tree. I might have to chop that down, because that's a little bit big for this island. Oh yeah, that is huge. Is there like a weird plugin or something? I've never seen a tree that tall. Like a oak tree at least. I've seen jungle trees. They'd look really out of place in my island though. Unless they've covered the island with jungle. Sounds like a pretty cool idea actually. But like fence posts here? Actually. I like that. But yeah, I'll put torches there actually. That sounds like a better spot. Or a better idea. Better spot. That's not right. I'm just making a nice long dock. The uh, the island. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna call the island yet. I was thinking of making a name, but then I decided maybe that wasn't a great idea. But now that you mentioned it again, I kind of think I should get a name. Another thing there for like a torch. Oh no, this place is gonna be covered in flowers eventually, and some more trees once I move to that island. This island's gonna finally be finished. For now, it looks like trash because I'm like actually trying to live off of this island. I'm also gonna go to my farm because I realize now that I gotta pay attention to that while I'm living off of an island. Next to this apple. See if that grows. I've had trees grow in really weird places. And the mainland, which is where it came from, that's where the spawn is the mainland. That place does have a name. That island looks way better than this one, and I didn't realize that until I set up, and then I decided, you know what, let's just fill this island with flowers and then leave. That looks nice enough. Got some good amount of wheat. Yeah, I was gonna build a bridge to that one. The mainland, I'm just not gonna build a bridge because it's far enough away. Like that's the closest section to me apparently. Even though the closest section is more like that direction, it's just the weird loading system. Whatever. I'm just getting rid of these. If they're grown, I'm getting rid of them. If they're not, that can grow. Yeah, but for now, I'm just gonna be able to dock here so I can get to the mainland. I'm gonna build. Oh, I had a cool idea, but I'm gonna have to plant so many trees. I could like put, like, you know how some docks have like these posts that they like move up and down on because like waves and stuff could break the dock otherwise. Even though this is a wooden dock, I thought I could make like, oh, that's a lot of way down that I have to fill if I do my idea. My idea was just to build like a wooden log sticking out, like a huge one on the ends for torches. I think I'm going out just a little bit more, but for now it's good. I'm gonna need to put fences up. Occasional fences. The whole thing is gonna be filled with fences. I'm just doing it so I can like park my boat. There we go. Got 31 sweet berries that I don't actually. I can eat those. Never mind, I do need them. And then here's my mine that I never actually did because I ended up finding out the mainland is a really good place for mining. Oh yeah, and the 8 emeralds that I stole from a village. Boat dock so you can go to the other island. Well, the thing is, I think I'm going to be traveling a lot back and forth. That making a boat dock is going to be like not useful once I end up moving to the other island, at least. So the bridge, if originally, when I first moved there though, I think I'm going to be doing boats back and forth. Although eventually, with all the wood on that island and stuff, I'll end up making a nice bridge instead. The bridge is just better sounding and functioning. That's far enough out. Yeah, that's good. We make some fences now. Good thing I grabbed a whole bunch of wood. Now I'm gonna need those slabs because it's also gonna take part of this. Oh yeah, one, two. That should be enough.
Good afternoon. Okay.
1, 2, whatever.
It's Tuesday.
Okay. What am I even doing to do this? Huh. looks pretty good. Not bad, at least. That's exactly what I want to do. Yeah, that looks pretty bad. Oh, fish. Got a fish.
Okay, I think I'm back.
Or at least
Up to
it's the
speed with
ocean.
what I sent you.
It's for the music Minecraft. Don't really need it.
Yeah, I think I hit Andrew, but we can go forward with that.
I like it.
Alright, go Andrew.
Fish bib. I would catch one of those. Name it Bib. Sounds like a nice name. Hey, oh, come here. Got him.
Yeah, I think
Got him. Wait, what if I just did this?
yeah, I can hear me too.
I like that.
Delay.
Nice. It's just another weird design, but that's nice. So where should... I mean, there's... Nope. I'll grab some dirt, go into the other island, and make the little fish area that I was
Yeah,
going to make.
let me give that a shot. Any better now?
On my boat with me.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, I just found the mute button on the toolbar. So
Once I find
I
a
have a
leash,
microphone on
I'm
here
gonna
too. So
it's
I'm
actually
computer,
my
so-
boat at the dock for now. It's just decorative, not actually functional. I mean, I could fish from it, but I kind of want to find some tropical fish as well. Maybe a puffer fish. Kind of hard to get a puffer fish though, because they poison you. It'll hurt. This won't kill you. We got Bib the fish. And then the pufferfish and tropical fish my sister also had named before. Which is why I'm waiting.
Yeah, and just to kind of start this off with, again, the intention that I have right now is just trying to, I have to put in a budget for next year, and trying to sit there and say, okay, if I was even going to attempt this project with a
There we
very
go.
vague
Bib's
list
Pond.
of requirements, I guess, is
The broken
how
tree
much would
that I
need
didn't
to
even
put in,
touch.
and then I'd have to get the
There's
project
mushrooms on that
approved,
island.
budget approved, all that type of thing to kind of get it going. So not
Actually, I
looking
think
for
that's
something that
just
takes you guys,
a huge island.
4 months to put together.
I like the small ones
But
better.
just
It's
trying
so
to
cute.
hopefully leverage your experience.
And
with
that's where
the
sea turtle
combination of
nest is.
dynamics and these PLM systems,
So,
just to give me a better indication of what I'm trying
dolphin.
to,
What is
what
that?
it's gonna cost, and what a timeline
Yeah,
might look like.
I'll check it out once I
Because I know you guys said last
figure
time
out how
we
to
don't have
live
anything that
underwater
works directly with AX
without drowning.
right? So so we would have to have everything built to be able to work with AX 2012. So it's just trying to get some ideas of what I can put into my budgeting perspective to see if I can get this proven.
I really like having a plan in Minecraft. Usually I don't. Usually Minecraft gets pretty boring for me. But I have so much that I'm planning on doing that I haven't run out of stuff to do yet. Dolphin.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we're a completely different organization now. I shouldn't say completely because that's never fair. But we're pretty different than we were before. Our management team is kind of what you were alluding to is pretty much all turned over. There's very few, I think, other than Tuesday and Vasquez that's even still here that was in part of the implementations in the past. So, and we're being run very, very much differently than we have in the past too.
Bad.
So, I just please set aside all those past experiences you guys had with us, and let's blaze a new path at this point, right?
Yeah. We got Bib. Maybe Ben Bob, I don't know. Bib is a pretty good name though. I like it. Ah, great. Okay.